Be me. Know this QT 3.14. 8/10. Liked her for a while. Randomly starts coming to me for help, telling me what she's doing. One day she says she's super horny to me. Yes. WAV. We start sexting. She likes it, but also doesn't BC morals. We do it for like 3 weeks. She's done. MFW. I was actually happy for once. Next day she says, Annan, thanks for being there for me. You're the best. Okay. Every night staying up till 5 a.m. texting her. When we finally sleep she says love ya. OBB.WAV. I finally come out to her. I love you. She says those are big words, Annan, but I love you too. Yay. I compliment her all the time. She loves it. I ask to kiss her. She says no. MFW. Then she says that she doesn't want a relationship. WTF, I thought we were in one. She says how she can't trust after her last boyfriend abused her. I won't, baby. I don't know that, Annan. Bruh. She says she has a wall up for relationships and that she isn't gonna date for a while. She says that she wanted to tell me sooner but didn't. MFW, I got let on for no reason. TFW, I could have avoided this by asking and not assuming we were in a relationship. She says she is broken. I'll help you fix it. No, Annan. She makes me sadder. Start crying. Oh, Annan, it will be okay, but you have to move on. MFW, I could have moved on a long time ago. I say that you're hurting me by saying yes and no. Annan, I don't want to hurt you. She has a panic attack. I try to calm her down. Ghosted. I don't know what to do. I really love this girl, but she won't let me help. I helped her break up with her abusive ex. She always says that she loves me, but can't trust. She texted me later and started talking about nothing and ignoring our thing. I'm so sad. Should I move on or keep trying? Be me. 23 YO Coomer. Always been shy loner. Was skinny my whole life. Never got attention from women. One day scrolling through YouTube I realize most of my favorite YouTubers are actually in good shape even though they just play games all day. How.exe. Finally gained the courage to go to a gym. Few months go by I start to gain some actually muscle. QT 3.14 girl who works behind the counter at the gym. I want to ask her out, but have never done that before. Determination.jpg. Finally one day ask her when her shift ends and if she would want to get something to drink afterward. She says yes. Big smile.gif. We actually have a good time that night. Go out a few more times after that. One night she takes me back to her apartment. What .png. She gets really flirty with me. Starts to touch up on me. Never been touched by a woman before. Manage to keep calm. Things keep going further. We have sex. We still talk, but we aren't anything exclusive, just FWB. But that's how I stopped being a virgin. So long, losers. Be me. Feeling lonely today. Used to have tons of friends in high school. Had 2 best friends for years. Shared many memories together. First joint. First time getting drunk. Play video together for weekends at a time. Meet GF. Her family manipulated me into never being allowed to have any friends of any kind. 8 years later. 24 years old now. Basically at home all day. Tried reconnecting with friends after I realized that they weren't allowed to do that to me. They don't want to talk to me anymore. Give up on even trying to make new friends because I've evolved into some weirdo with zero social skills. As the years go by, I get over it. Used to my new life now. Be today. Some random memory pops up in my head out of nowhere. We were sharing a joint, having a good time. Realization.gif. I haven't been that happy in years. I miss my friends anons, and I didn't know who to tell. Story time. Be me. An year and a half ago. Impressionable teenager. Have strange feelings about my body, like I don't belong in it. Say this to some people I know. They lead me to a group of trans people. Think okay, that's how it is. FFW 8 months. Sexually degraded every day throughout these months, verbally abused as well, all under a hood of helping me become my true self. Passing through some economic hiccups, seriously think about prostituting myself so I could get the money to pay. One member of the group offers to give some help, we meet up, and he tries to sexually abuse me. Since then, cut all my ties with the group. They tried to find other ways to contact me, But in the end they just discarded me and moved on to other people. FFW 7 months, present day. Going to school normally. Feel disgusted with my body every single day. The touch of my breasts in my shirt almost makes me tremble out of fear and hate. I hide so I can cut myself, tried to kill myself sometimes. But was too much of a pussy to do it. Tried going out with a girl, but she's lesbian, and that only enlarges my disgust for myself, but can't not feel love for her. Tried to go to therapists sometimes, but it's the same talk, you should love your body. A guy in my classroom becomes trans, even changes his name, everybody is applauding and commemorating for him. Try to think nothing of it and focus on the classes. Group assignment about trans people, and I'm in the same group as him. How to cope, anons. I don't want any sort of tip on how to improve my life or anything like that, just need an idea on how to cope at least for this assignment. INB 4 Kai's tranny. I will. Sorry for bad grammar, not a native speaker. Be me. At bar with friend. Pretty busy. Find seats next to group of girls. MFW when 3 6 to 8 10s and 1 fat girl. Fuck it. Hit on 8 10ths. Get rejected. Leave. Pass girls later. 6 10ths interested. Start talking. Ask for number. Gives it to me. It's a start. How should I go about texting her? Unironically miss 100% of shots you don't take. My advice is to love thyself anons. Self-love bestows natural confidence and is the first real step of getting women. There is no cheat code to this. It's over. Women flirt with me. What? Total lack of confidence. Have ever considered to stop calling yourself ugly and changing your attitude? You're saying it's over for you, but age literally doesn't apply to men until like 40. Be me. Does LSD. Psychotic break. Given 90 pills of Librium in psych hospital. Leaves psych hospital. Takes all of them. Blacks out for a month. Wakes up in some strange group home. Baker act myself again, because I'm freaking out. Injected with Invega. IQ goes from 100 to 30. Becomes humanoid retard. 2 years go back. IQ comes back from med change. Me sitting in bed right now at parents' house. WTF just happened, bros. Dude, you literally got further with a girl than most of the guys on here. To put this in perspective, some parents turn up to the beach in Europe and in the UK. And the stupid boomers forget to pack a swimsuit. So they literally let their children run around naked on the beach. And that's how sex education is accomplished over here. Lol. In comparison, there are retarded liberals who take their kids to nudist beaches. You really haven't got anything to worry about. In time you may even grow to look on this as a daring move that built up your gumption. For example, if you had to do it with a different girl, like a girlfriend, you wouldn't feel as embarrassed. Story time. In school when I was about 10 or 12 we had physical education. The teacher for some reason decided that we couldn't use the changing rooms. So the teacher literally had the whole class take off their clothes in the classroom, then march butt naked to the lockers with our gym clothes to put them on. Be me, snotty-nosed kid. March naked down hallway with the rest of the scrubs. Get to locker. Forgot to bring gym clothes. Teacher says go back to classroom. I go back. The older kids are all standing in the hall lined up in the hallway. There are girls. Oh no. WAV. They spot me, the hallway is too long. I decide that the best thing to do is sprint past as fast as I can. Sprint with little PP blowing in the wind. Girls scream, laugh etc. Get back to classroom and change. So basically yeah, I streaked a class full of girls at age 12. It was pretty crushing, and it took me years to forget. But then kids in college asked me what the most crazy thing I've ever done was. And it was at that point I realized I was actually kind of a legend. I easily had the best story out of them. And I always do. Legends aren't born anon. They are made. Give a starting point or some experience that you have where you failed or think you can improve on. Okay, I can give an example where I fizzled out of a conversation. Be me, on cruise for holidays. See a 7.510 Latina. We make eye contact, I smile, she blushes and bites her lip. Later we meet at one of the bars as a part of an activity for 18 to 25 age group. We chat, and she seems interested. As the conversation goes on, I notice that I'm the one carrying the conversation. I decide to stop talking, want to rest my voice, and to see if she will add on. She doesn't. We sit in awkward silence for a small eternity. Eventually she leaves with a splinter group to the nightclub. Get blue-balled harder than a smurf. What I want to know is how I could try and flirt better and make myself clear with my intentions. I really didn't flirt during the conversation and think that is why she lost interest. For my question, I guess I wanted to know how to better express flirt and then express my sexual interest in a woman. Be me, 19 soon. Student at uni. Wanted to get a job and be productive and move out a year ago when I just turned 18. Insomnia and sleep issues hit. Can't sleep for up to 72 hours at times. Head not working correctly at all, information goes in and goes out before being registered. Nausea almost 24/7. Focus on fixing insomnia first because I keep failing exams and I'm physically weak due to it the entire year. Basically just go from doc to doc and try out method after method to fix this. Parents are now mad at me for practically being a need even though I want to move out and be productive more myself than they want me to. Victim blame me and claim I'm only faking it. Tell me I should spend my time without sleep working somewhere so at least it won't be wasted because they don't want me to waste it at home. What do I do?